Hi guys, it's Shani with Healing Elements here for a daily energy reading, and this time I'm going to make it a pick a card, pick a pile reading, and they are all from these piles that I'll shuffle on camera. They are all from Postcards from Spirit by Colette Reid, and it's beautiful, just divine messages. We have number 1 here that has the star, so if you want to pick the stack that has the postcards from Spirit, this one has a unicorn on the front. This is a star. If you pick number 1, this is pile number 1 if you're intuitively guided to do so. This is pile number 2 here with the spear, the little glass bead spear circle, never ending, right? And this third pile with the cherub, number 3, the golden leaf. So number 1, the star, kind of good feeling about that. Somebody needs to hear a message. Number 2 with the spear, and number 3 with the gold leaf. So I'll go ahead and take it away now, guys. Okay, and we'll get going with pile number 1. So if you guys picked pile number 1, I will also definitely put timestamps down below, so you can click right on the pile that you picked. Pile number 1, which is the star, and it has on the front card a unicorn. That's just the front card. We'll see what wants to pop out for you guys. Shuffle them really good, even though I shuffle them, and bless them with incense before we got going. We are going to go ahead and see what message. We'll pick the first one. This is really important, I think, for somebody out there. For the daily energy reading, this is the 29th of October, and this is saying, postcard on the back, there's a little imprint, looks like a ballerina. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, here we go, reading it to you. Dearest you, we have something exciting to share with you. You are a manifesting master, and you don't even know it. There will always be enough of everything that you need in your life: money, opportunities, love, kindness. So whatever you're asking guidance about, have faith and be open always to the many ways in which you will experience prosperity. Spirit is the source of your supply. The universe is always reflecting back to you what you believe. So whenever you fall into insecurity, you will be shown as an illusion, as if you fear and your fear were real. But the truth is that the universe is abundant. You and only you are always and have always been enough, and abundance is your natural state. So if you can imagine something consistently as truth, you can and will create it. This is big. So anything that you have been pining for and going for, with that, calling and manifesting abundance of any kind, whatever it may be, what you've been dreaming about and really putting in the work to, have pan out. Truly, it is true what they say, if you dream it, it can happen. And if you put that energy completely, having faith, being faithful, and driven to not give up even when it seems like all has been lost, and don't push the envelope, just wait, create, and keep on consistently doing what inspires you and what you are called to do. It says, if you can imagine something consistently as truth, you can and will create it. Beautiful. You are so on the right path now. Keep believing, pile number 1, then the seeing happens. So when you believe it, you see it. When you see it, sometimes is too late to believe it, right? Because you have to manifest and really have faith, and having faith is seeing something that is not there, but it is promised. So Spirit says, loving you more and more every day. That was beautiful. That was pile number 1. Gorgeous. So pile number 2 is the glass sphere, little bead. We'll put this right back in there. Some collective consciousness love in there, right? Just got those at the Dollar Tree to dress up a little bit of the Thanksgiving stuff that I'm having, and then also the vases. So let's just go ahead and see what wants to come out for you, pile number 2. So pile number 2, looks like there's a little cherub with a suitcase. This postcard is for you, pile number 2. Pile number 2, dearest you, we need you to know that you can change things miraculously for you and everyone and make things right. It's never too late. Forgiveness is about releasing yourself from the burden of an old story, an old narrative, right? One in which you were a victim of someone else's actions or your own. You do not have to carry this around. You can set yourself free. It's so important. This is a beautiful card for pile number 2. Even advocating for good because of this experience requires your forgiveness to be effective. Forgiveness is never about condoning things that were done. That's so important. Forgiveness is never about condoning things that were done, right? A lot of people misconstrue that, like you're asking for a pass. It is about letting yourself off the hook from carrying around the burden. Resentment and hurt are like viruses, right? Wow, that's poignant. That spread to others, and that is the opposite of what you really desire, right? Imagine, well, yeah, let's all get rid of every virus that we know of, right? Imagine what your life would be like without the burdens that you carry when you do not forgive. You can do it. Everyone over here believes in you and adores you. So someone that picked pile number 2, or a few people who can resonate with this, very stubborn. I know a lot of earth signs or just people in my life. I tend to be probably too forgiving of others and myself, but I've learned to get a happy medium. But there are people who are very rigid and believe in resentment. We were just talking about that as a subject today, about payback and things like that. So here is pile number 3. So if you pick the pile number 3, the gold leaf pile, here is your stack with the cherub, and we will shuffle and see what pile number 3, what message from Spirit. These are gorgeous again, very intricate postcards from Spirit, a lot of good stuff. And this just wanted to pop right out, but we will. Ooh, it's a pretty card. Yeah. We will go ahead and get you this one, Called Out to Me. This is gorgeous. Look at this postcard. This is one of the prettiest ones I've seen. Very gorgeous. Teal and purples. Reminds me of my mom. So it says, celebrate life on the postcard, the back of the postcard. Okay. So here we go. Pile number 3. Dearest wonderful you, that's gorgeous. To help you manifest a life for the highest good, we invite you to examine your deepest desires. Imagine all your desires right now, no matter what kind, like magic seed pods in a basket of loving infinite potential. Look closely at each one. Are you afraid that some may bring you too much attention and invite negative reactions from others? Is change too daunting for you? Are you afraid to stretch and grow? Let yourself be led forward and let the seeds of positive intention take to the wind. Your desires count and you are worthy of them. They are essential for co-creating your world. Did you ever consider that when a desire comes from deep within you, it might be Spirit moving you to create something soulful and beautiful to share with others? Some desires are infused with miraculous powers to move the heart and influence the world in ways you can't possibly know. We know you and we love you so deeply and are so happy to support you. That's gorgeous. So that is just a beautiful, straightforward message talking about how much potential that you have, and having that fear sometimes of success, fear of getting, the attention, whether it's negative or positive attention that goes along with it. A lot of people, like myself, just not comfortable with that, but being vulnerable enough to open yourself and let it out that you are not comfortable, and accepting it anyway, and giving, a lot, and also receiving just as much will, accumulate your success even faster as you grow. So guys, that was the daily energy reading, timeless reading. Whenever you do come to this, you can get messages, of course, when in Divine Time you need it on your specific timeline. This is Shani with Healing Elements, sending you a lot of appreciation, a lot of gratitude and love, a lot of positive vibage. Blessings, love, and light, guys.